size does matter. What's going on, you lot? Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about how you can beat the Instagram compression ratio and get crispy clean posts every time. Let's get stuck into it. So we've all been there as content creators on Instagram, really excited about an image and you're like, yeah mate, this is the one. You upload it on Instagram and Instagram takes a look at it and goes, nah mate, this isn't the one. I'm going to add a little edit to it. And it goes bang, noise everywhere. Completely fucks the image and you're left, hands in your head, thinking, it's done it again, what a dickhead. So what we're going to do is talk about 4 ways that you can combat this compression factor, and there's a little kicker at the end. We're going to talk about how you can maximise your potential on the platform. Number 1, shoot at the highest resolution possible. If you're shooting on a camera, shoot RAW. Don't bother shooting JPEG, take it out of auto, learn what all your buttons and dials do, and shoot RAW images. You get a hell of a lot more information when it comes to editing. You're able to push your photos better, you'll have more dynamic range, you just got so much more information when it comes to editing. So the only drawbacks of RAW is obviously it'll take up more space in your memory cards and it'll take more space upon your hard drives. But that's a small price to pay from the quality gain that you'll get from shooting RAW images. Number 2. This one's a big one, lads, and I don't know how I'm going to break it to you. Size does matter, but only when it comes to exporting your files, or so I'm led to believe. So all jokes aside, when you're exporting your files from Lightroom, Photoshop or wherever, what edit software you use, export your files as big as you can. It'll take up a lot more space in your hard drive and stuff, but again, it's a small price to pay when it comes to uploading your photos to Instagram to maximise your quality. Number 3, when you're transferring your files from your computer to your phone so you can upload them onto Instagram, this is where a lot of compression can happen. If you're not doing it correctly, like send it in an email, or if you don't even transfer your files from your memory card to your laptop, you just transfer your files from your camera to your phone, which I know a lot of cameras can do that now. If you shoot RAW, it'll instantly transfer the file from RAW to a JPEG so your phone can accept it. You're just losing quality straight away. So what I'd advise, if you've got Apple to Apple, use AirDrop, no quality loss. But if you've not got that, use Google Drive or Dropbox. You upload your photos onto your Google Drive account or Dropbox, download the app on your phone and download them from the app straight to your camera roll, no quality loss. Number 4, use a Wi-Fi connection or solid mobile data connection to upload your photos onto Instagram. This is something I used to pay lip service to and I didn't really think it was that important, but when you actually sit down and think about it, it does actually make quite a lot of sense. So when you're uploading your photos, you want a consistent upload, you don't want it to be jittering and going bit by bit, you want a nice smooth upload to maximise your quality. That's all I've got to say on that one. Number 5, the little kicker, maximising your potential on the platform. So what we're going to talk about is the orientation you can take your photos and the crop factor that you can apply when you're in your editing software. It's very popular at the minute that everyone's taking their photos in portrait mode, which makes a lot of sense because when you look at your phone it's in that orientation and it takes up a lot more space on the feed. A few crops you can do are 4:5, which is really popular at the minute, which will give you that long, tall. It'll take a smidge longer for someone to scroll past your post and hopefully give them enough to go, yeah, I'm going to hit that like button, leave a comment, hopefully. Or you could use 1:1, which is the square, quite popular as well. I use 4:5 personally because I think it looks a lot better for car photography and stuff because you get a bit of foreground, a bit of midground, and you get some background as well. So when it comes to posting stuff on your story, again, shoot in portrait orientation and use a 9:16 crop to get the maximum spread on your story post, and that's all in Lightroom. When it comes to Photoshop, exporting your files is a little bit different and you can mess around with the dimensions and stuff. So for the same square, long, rectangle and story posts, you want to be using either 1280 by 1280 for a square, 1200 by 1500 for the long rectangle, and for story posts you want to be using 1080 by 1920. That's all I've got for you lot today. Hopefully I've taught you something new today that you can take away and improve your Instagram game with. If I did, please drop this video a like, and if you like where this channel is going, please consider subscribing. But more importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you lot in the next one.